inspired. I'm inspired.
Oh, I didn't see you there. What's happening? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking about the secret to creativity. Now, this is a concept that I recently found out when I discovered my friend Jared Grantham. He runs Limitless Love and Leadership with his partner Abigail Brenner, and he has a artist name. He has a rap name, I should say, called Vuja Deus, and I recently came across this idea of Vuja De. And when I first heard of it, I knew that I had experienced this multiple times in my life. In fact, every day I experience this state. So I'm sure some of you are familiar with the concept of deja vu, right? So deja vu is all about experiencing something that you've seen before, right? It's like experiencing something that you know that you've felt and seen before. It's a nostalgic feeling. It's a feeling that it's repeating itself. And oftentimes, we get caught in these patterns that we've lived throughout multiple different areas of our life. So if something is showing up in your business, a pattern might be showing up in your relationship. Like, let's say you leave one relationship, you go into a next one, you experience the same patterns, or you leave your previous job and the same patterns from your previous job show up in your next job. Now, that's one way that deja vu can actually sabotage us using our subconscious patterns, okay? Please ignore the sound in the background. There's always like people yelling through megaphones here in Kolkata, right? So as we know, movies love to do remakes, right? Like, I recently found out that Mulan had a movie that came out again without the dragon. I don't know what that's about. There's a lot of movie remakes, right? There's a new Lion King, and they just keep making remakes. Like, how many Spider-Mans are out there now? Like, lots of them, right? Remakes of other remakes of, how there was a series of Unfortunate Events movie, and then there's a series afterwards, right? So there's spin-offs and there's remakes. And that's kind of, in our own life, that's what happens, right? We've got to be able to have this remix quality in life and use the thing from our past and the repeating patterns and see it in a new way. And that's why I want to introduce to you the concept of the opposite of deja vu, which is Vuja De. Vuja De means you've already seen it, but you're seeing it from a fresh pair of eyes with a new perspective. And isn't that what creativity is all about? Isn't creativity just seeing things from a new perspective, old ideas with new insight, Stephen Kotler says, right? That's where the actual transformation occurs, when you can see things from a new angle, from a new perspective, to zoom out and zoom in, to be able to understand what another person is feeling. I believe in relationships, one of the most important things that makes a great relationship is attunement, and being able to just be on the same frequency, right? Be on the same wavelength. And when you're on the same wavelength, you just connect better, right? It's just a better relationship because you're on the same wavelength. If one person is down here and they're bringing down your vibes, it's going to be a difficult support system in a sense, right? And that's, I believe, that a lot of relationships crumble because one person wants to grow and another person wants to stagnate and stay the same. When you experience the same moment again and again, like each day I take a cold shower, each day I work out, each day, I'll do a meditation, each day, like I have a daily routine, like a ritual, right? Daily ritual from the morning time onwards. And I understand that as I'm doing it and again, I've got to stop resisting it. I've got to stop having expectations for it, like, oh, it's going to be the same. Because I know that every single day it's going to feel different, and I'm going to act different, and I'm going to give myself the intention that I'm going to have a different perspective when I do this. So I might be doing the same thing, like let's say I'm working out, it's the same workout, So I know that, okay, it's a similar workout, but this time I might push myself harder. This time I might see it from a perspective of how can I listen to like some audiobook while I stop working out in my breaks and get some insight from it. I recently talked to my friend this morning who called, and he was saying, he does his intentions and affirmations during his workouts. Like, that's interesting to me, That's seeing something in a very new perspective, in a new way. And so, by the way, new way, I have a song coming out. It's called Uwe. As some of you know, it is another word for the flow state, Uwe. And this is a slapper, guys. This song it's a bop, okay? Okay, it's very catchy. So it's coming out like 4 days from now, right? So just stay tuned for that. That's gonna be awesome. You wanna see things from a new way. Like, When you change your job, you change your friends circle, you changed different parts of your life, the thing that didn't change is that you were the common denominator, right? With all of it. So when you're blaming outside circumstances like, Fred did this to me, and Sandy did this to me, and John did this to me, and Derek did this to me, and, Vanessa did this to me, and, you can blame them, but what was the common denominator? You. That's a hard fact to face. That's a hard truth to align with, right? So you got to understand that. And the fact is, you can take responsibility and you can change. And that's the power of Vujade. We have this ability to create something that is better than our self-sabotaging repeating patterns. And when you operate on Vujade, you tap into your potential. You tap into your energy and your creativity. So how can we see a different thing in a new way? Well, try different combinatory approaches, right? Try and combine two seemingly strange juxtapositions together, like a walrus and a sandstorm. Like that doesn't make any sense. That's so random, right? It's just so random. But now you can use that walrus in a sandstorm and create a story around it. Like a walrus is stuck in a sandstorm, and you just start spinning off of that idea, right? This is what we do in improvisation, in improv theater, in simply automatic writing and different things like that, right? We just start writing without any sense of structure or plan. We just let our spontaneity create for us. And this is what I'm telling you to do as you experience the same things day in and day out. You can think of it like, oh, it's boring, or you can tap into that Vujade and be like, how can I see this in a new way? And that's the video for you today. I hope you got some value from it. Look up Vujade. It's an awesome concept. Maybe a cool tattoo for someone to get. I don't know. Have an amazing day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. See you next time.